learn from your mistakes. This is why I often say you choose to be smart, because honestly it applies to everything in life, but definitely with the Bible, choose to be smart. For many of us, this season right now is the pruning season. We walking through that valley, and this is that season where we grow, where we learn if you choose to be smart, and we're able to progress and reach the next level. But whatever you're going through, make sure you pray and look at the situation and understand, is this God himself putting me in this wilderness season or this desert, or is this a result of my own foolishness? Like me, for example, a few years ago I bought the car, right? And I was blessed to have a couple of high-paying jobs, and my bills were pretty low during that time, right? So I foolishly chose to just not hurry up and pay this car off as soon as possible. So now when I'm in this season, I have to suffer financially when I could have been financially free. I know some people might look at it and they might be like, oh, well, I don't have money and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But you got to choose to be smart and strong enough and look at it through the lens of God, through the lens of the Bible, and understand, okay, is this a result of my own foolishness, or is this just something that God's trying to show me? At the end of the day, he still wants to show you something. And I know it seems like a very simple lesson, but we can often miss this because it's not always towards something that's as obvious as that. Like for me, another example, sometimes I find myself having to do one task 3 different times just to get it done properly. And it gets aggravating because, like, what the heck is wrong with me where that has to happen? Like, it's crazy because I already know the right thing to do. Like, you know the right thing to do, but you just choose to do it your own way or a different way, and then things get screwed up and, whatever. But, like, that's a serious issue, though, because, yeah, maybe it happens with stuff that's, like, really small, or what I deem as small. But if you think about becoming a leader, or a husband, a wife, being a proper brother, sister, whatever the case is, you're not going to want to have that type of issue because someone else who's watching you, who's seeking to grow or to learn from you, might pick up that same issue. Or if they're suffering from that issue, they might be like, yeah, maybe it's okay that I do that. And now they have to suffer too. It's just like with sin. Like, you don't want to have that constant cycle. So whatever it is you're going through right now, I'm not saying everything you go through it is something that you could have avoided, because things just happen. We know that already. But some things you can't avoid. There's a lot of things I'm going through lately that I could have easily avoided had I just been smarter years before. Sometimes you might have to suffer from this years later. So please, pay attention this season. Enjoy this season, though. Have fun. I want to say it's in James. It says to rejoice when trials and tribulations come along, because you're able to grow and learn, and you're able to progress. So stay safe. Y'all stay in them scriptures. Please do your best to stay in them scriptures daily, so that light can shine on you. I'll catch y'all in the next one.